Test Drive Unlimited, probably one of the most ambitious racing games of the 2000s, simply because you could explore the entirety of the island of Oahu in Hawaii, and yeah, it's pretty crazy for a game that came out at this period. I don't actually know the year. I'll flash up the year very quickly in one frame just to show what year actually came out. But yeah, let's see what this game has under the hood. I think the game is so unique for when it came out just because of how much freedom you had.
In the wrong direction.
Like, you could drive across the entire island without any loading screens, and you can visit all sorts of different places. And bear in mind, when this game came out on the Xbox, it was an MMO as well. You could bump into real people. Of course, when you're playing this single player, you'll come across AI players, but yeah, it's pretty incredible for what it is. This time trial doesn't have a restriction on, so I can still use my SLR McLaren. So I'll probably will body this time trial. Well, the game is so nostalgic.
At the next intersection, turn
And to
left.
think the PS2 and PSP versions were a faithful recreation of the Xbox 360 and PC versions. It's kind of crazy. And the graphics for a game like this are still amazing. You've even got your full-fledged cockpit view.
Turn left.
Like fully detailed interiors, so you can look around the whole detailed interior. Pretty crazy. Okay, that time trial's done, but you get the gist. Do not pay attention to the $1.4 billion I have. I definitely accumulated that legitimately. It's so cool, you can even see the plane in the sky there. I mean, I've lost it now, but the world felt so alive and like lived in. Like, you obviously won't see people walking around and stuff, but it still felt like Oahu was a genuine place. It is a genuine place in real life, but I mean, like, there was a lot to do. Let's enter a dealer. This is the Ferrari and Maserati dealer. Some of the coolest cars in the game are in here. So you got the F430, the F430 Spider, very nice, and you can have a swizz round, have a look around, open the doors, look in the interior, start up, see what it sounds like. Cool, and then yeah, you just look around all the cars. We've got a 575 here, very cool car. Of course, the Enzo Ferrari. Can't miss out on the Enzo Ferrari. We've got a Ferrari 612, a Maserati Grand Sport, Maserati MC12, and a Maserati Spider Cambio Corsa. So let's go back to the Enzo Ferrari quickly. It's obviously one of the main reasons, and like what's in the title of the game, is essentially you can test drive a car. So you can change what the car looks like a blue Enzo, and then if you press LB, you can take it for a test drive. You get basically 2 minutes with the car just to drive around. Obviously, being a kid, I was very good at the game, so I had to basically any cars I liked, just had to test drive them because I couldn't actually afford to buy them in the real game. Another cool thing is in the cockpit view when you're doing a test drive, if you look to your right, you can see the person in the dealer actually like smiles at you really randomly. And yeah, she's basically sitting right next to you, which is a cool little detail. You can spend like a 2 minutes driving around, seeing how fast the Enzo Ferrari really is. Maybe you'll decide, oh, I actually want that Ferrari F430. So you'll change the wheels, be like, okay, those wheels are cool. Let's have it in green, for example. You can change the interiors, give it some like cool tan leather, and then you buy it and it gets added to your house. So some people have special challenges. So whether it's picking up and dropping off courier packages, picking up supermodels, I think, and dropping them in certain places, or even doing deliveries of certain cars. So we have one here, which we'll just go into real quick.
Please turn around.
So this guy essentially wants us to drop off this Shelby concept, which is really cool. And you've got to drive 12.9 miles, and if you crash or go off road in any way, then $90,000 will go down, and you get less money essentially. And if you don't do any mistakes whatsoever, you get an extra 40 grand, I think, which is cool. Yeah, there's a lot of these challenges dotted around the island. Pretty cool, instead of just racing and time trials and stuff like that. Some challenges here as well, look. You need certain vehicles in the game to do the challenges, so you need the AC289, which is one of the older cars, to do that drop-off mission, but of course I don't have that yet, so I can't do that. There are motorcycles in the game, but in order to drive the motorcycles, you need to discover every car dealer on the island, which means you have to drive around and discover all of them, which could take some time. But yeah, once you've done that, you can drive and race motorcycles, which is pretty cool. Let's do a race, just to show what racing is like in this game. So I've gotten into my Saturn Curve, which is one of the DLC cars. Managed to get DLC working with Xenia Canary. And this is one of the weird cars that was added. I'm thinking of doing a video where I cover all the weird cars that were added as DLC in this game. Because you've got some standard ones like Corvettes and Audis and stuff, but then you get some stuff slipped from the net like this, which is definitely a bit more strange.
At the next intersection, turn right. Turn right.
Oh, big fucking traffic jam there.
Turn
Look
left.
at that. Oh, he's just taking out those people. This is the F class, so everyone's a lot slower than
Turn left.
the other classes in the game, but it still makes some nice racing. Oh, I spun it. Uh-oh.
You are driving
Eugene's
in the
gonna
wrong
overtake me
direction.
there, and I
Please
can't
turn
seem to
right.
get back on the track without doing donuts. So that's great.
At the next intersection,
Oh, I'm gonna
turn
get destroyed.
Right. Turn right.
What a shame. Oh, okay, they go on their way. It is what it is, though. We'll take third. I failed, apparently. That's great. But yeah, that's Test Drive Unlimited. We'll probably do a few more videos in this game because it's pretty good, and I'm going to cover off the PS2 and PSP version of the game as well because they're both quite unique. But yeah, if you like what you see, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.